Volunteers are needed over at the Food Bank RGV as they look to keep up with the high demand.
Let's welcome back at Channel 5's Cassandra Garcia this morning. So Cassandra, what role do these volunteers play at the food bank and why is it so important?
Well, Sandra, Trey, right now I'm outside of the Food Bank RGV where just inside hundreds of pounds of food sit waiting to be moved. And without the right amount of volunteers, that food will never make it to the tables of the people that need it. So now they're calling on the community for help. The Food Bank RGV plays a huge role in providing families the food they need to make it through difficult times.
Because a lot of the times, this is the only kind of fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh produce that some families have access to.
But they're struggling to meet demands because they don't have the help they need.
The number of staff or the people that we have in our food bank is not enough to move the thousands of pounds of food that are needed to serve those 76,000 people.
According to Director of Development and Donor Services, Olivia Lucio, the number of volunteers has dropped dramatically since the start of the pandemic.
Pre-pandemic, we used to have around 500 volunteers every week. And now, post-pandemic, we're barely touching the 150.
And without the right amount of volunteers, the food just sits there.
And our facility is not meant for food to stay there. We want food to come in and food to go out. If we don't have enough volunteers, families don't get the food that they need.
And they anticipate the demand for food will only rise in the coming weeks.
As of, this week, we've definitely been seeing more traffic come in, as well as people coming in and saying that they have to stay home because they've tested positive for Omicron.
Lucio says all it takes is 1 hour of volunteer work to make a difference.
Every volunteer that comes in through our doors, they actually help us provide 105 meals.
And if you're interested in volunteering, the process has been made simple online. You can follow the link on our website at krgb.com. Live in FAR, Cassandra Garcia, Channel 5 News this morning.